Okay, hello, my name is Mr. Whyzguy. Welcome to episode 5. This is gonna be the last episode where I can just use one hand to show how many episodes we got. But yeah, episode 5. Okay, so let me gather my words. So I did a lot of stuff. So episode 4 came out. I did that 3 weeks ago, because I did a couple episodes in bulk, and now I'm finally back to making another episode. And episode 5 is gonna be a little bit different because, as you can see, we're not in just Mr. Whyzguy. We're actually in Mr. Whyzguy autosave 2, and there's a reason why there's an autosave 2 and not just Mr. Whyzguy. But before we get into the game, let me just show you something. Yeah, like and sub and comments are great too. So as you can see, we're starting in a slightly different location. Let's put myself at the top. We're gonna be at the top. Also, I got some new buttons, so I can be down here, and I can also be to the right of you guys. But now we're gonna stay at the top. So as you can see, we've done a lot. We've done a lot. A lot. I guess I should show the upgrades first. All right, so I forget which tier I last left on, but we're on tier 4. We didn't upgrade any. We didn't do any space elevator parts, so that's not been completed. We've done the power slugs. I've done a good amount of the quartz. Sulfur has been going. It's been going steadily. I need to make a new. I think I'm in the process of making sulfur, getting sulfur to the base and stuff like that. We've done all of this. We've done a good portion of the Caterium, so we got smart splitters and stuff like that. Mycelia. The thing that I want to get the most right now is actually this, and I'm not making. Am I bringing quartz to this location? Yes, I am bringing quartz to this location. Yes, so we can do this. But what I've been thinking ever since I started making more and more storages for more and more things, like we got quartz now, AI limiters, quick wire, rotors, everything is just stacked up because I've been experimenting and doing some new stuff and exploring, getting more research points because I got a bunch of research points. Yeah. Got a bunch of tickets because I realized how to use the DNA capsules now, so I bought a bunch of stuff. Also, as you can see, yes, we have the blueprint thing that I fully forgot to mention. I did too many things. I have a whole little squares making system. Squares are well, these things. Modular frames, but it requires me to put a bunch of this stuff in here in order for it to operate. Oh, we got tier 3 belts. Yes, tier 3 belts. So coal and power is pretty much not an issue. Biomass burners are no longer here. I'm trying to remember all the things that I didn't do. Yeah, coal is perfect. There's no issue here. There's some really big changes with blueprints that I'm gonna show, but I haven't done it yet. I'm not gonna change this coal location because it works and everything is nice. There's no issues. There's no point in me changing everything up. So this is future Whyzguy speaking now. Figured out how to do voiceovers, and basically I just made a giant lie. So you're welcome. Stay tuned to see what that lie was. Everything's working to the way that it's supposed to. Oh yeah, let me just show you the map real quick. As you can see, there's a little bit more stuff. This is the sulfur place that I was talking about. But I need coal, so we're gonna make another coal location that's gonna turn it into the what do you call it? The stuff that makes explosives. And then we can start using the pulse nobelisks to get around. And then I have the parachute. It'll work well with the parachute. It's gonna be nice. But I want to try something. something I just realized I could try. Oh yeah, we got all these now. We got concrete walls. Foundations, we got asphalt now. I really needed that. Transport is still the same. Organization. Yeah, let's use these signs. This looks pretty cool. With the lumen, this is what I was trying to... when I said, let me try something new, or whatever I just said before, because this took a little bit. This is what I was trying to see, how it would look down here. I want to get lights that... Oh, you can actually see the reflections from the top. Wow, these things are bright. Oh, and yes, I've confirmed Noblix can destroy these things. Oh yeah, I got Noblix now. Whoops. We also got the Shatter Rebar, so it's like a shotgun now. This thing does good damage. I did run into an encounter. I didn't get it on camera, but I'll tell you, I did run into one of those big things that I didn't want to see, the big version of. And let's just say this it almost got me. It almost got me. It was terrifying, but it almost got me. Those dumb spiders. Let me show you the new tractor place. And let's just say I shot that thing like so many times because I didn't finish my last comment. I shot that thing so many times and it didn't die, so I just quit and ran away. Found a tractor that was right next to me. I got lucky. But as you can see, we got more stuff. Ignore that. I'll talk about that later. So we got coal, we got Caterium ingots coming in because it's much more efficient to just smelt them from far away. And we got quartz. We also got steel. So I found a little steel place. It makes the steel, and then it starts just makes the steel, and then it comes out, and then I have a tractor just coming over here. So that's basically it when it comes to all the new improvements for what's going on. For within the base, there's extra outposts, as you can see, and I've made a little bit of a supply location to go down here and give me stuff. Flawless vocabulary right there. Just amazing. They don't call me Mr. Whyzguy for nothing. That was an IQ sentence right there. I give props to my past self. I think this storage system that I created is much more efficient, and I can't believe I didn't think of it until now. But as you can see, we got these giant towers now. I'm gonna actually, you know what? Let me delete that and come right back, because that's been sitting there for like a couple hours now. Oh yeah, forgot. Before we go and delete that, as you can see, we're at 31 hours. Put a good amount of time into the game, but we're starting at hour 31. I think the last time I ended it was like hour 15, so I literally doubled the amount of hours I put into the game from episode 4 to the episode 5, which is kind of insane, not gonna lie. Yeah, and now we're gonna actually, yeah, so we started from, I made sure not to touch this right here, this little save location, until I actually recorded, so I remembered what hour I actually left it on. So I just been using autosaves, and that's the reason why. So as you can see, I just deleted the thing over there. As you can see, look from the base from above. We have like kind of like a new system that I've created, where multiple items will be going on this, and then I have a bunch of smart splitters at the end. Well, it took me this long to figure that out, but I guess it's better late than never. Where I'll just have one belt instead of multiple belts going into a location. I think I'm gonna show you the short that there's a little short that I made it was really stupid of me to put every single item on its own individual belt just so it can go into its own little place. Really dumb, really dumb. That short that I mentioned is somewhere on my YouTube channel, but I haven't uploaded it yet, so maybe it's there now, maybe it's not. I don't know.
Gotta go check.
Really dumb. Really dumb. But before I show you what's on the right side of my screen, so got the blueprints. Got some new blueprints for like roads and stuff. And I think there's I'll just throw it in post.
It was literally this guy and this video. You're welcome.
My the person that I got the blueprints from. All right, so basically I found the guy that was that I got those blueprints from, and he has it on his like Discord and stuff. You're just gonna have to like look him up. Or I got a whole hotbar for these. So we got these. Literally just plop them on the ground and they just work. It's so nice. I like these a lot. Yeah. And then, since we're in update 8, we can do, we don't have to delete all these one by one. We can just hit R and then delete all of it all at once. And that is just amazing.
And very convenient.
Also, I made a little system over here, right? I was trying to figure out... I didn't have the blueprint thing at the time, so I just put it over here just so I would remember to tell you guys. So I made like a little bit of a belt balancing, or belt loader system. And it works. I only know how to do like splitting things apart. I think we need to put... Yeah, there we go. Nice. I got so much steel stockpiled, I might as well. And then I made another one, a more compact one, but it splits even more. So if I need multiple machines to be load balanced, this is kind of like how it should look like. And I was experimenting and seeing if I can actually do it properly or not. And it looks like this works. It looks like this works. So I'm actually kind of happy. I guess I'll show you the roads now that I've showed you the blueprints and how they came from. So these things are not actually driving on them yet. I just started, ignore the Z fighting or Z fighting or whatever they call it. They're still going on their own path. And I have these power towers. These things are very, very nice for getting around. But I was making this. I didn't want to connect it yet. I wanted to like finish making the road, all of the whole road system and everything, before I actually put those things in there. Because one of those, let's just say if I stopped those things from running, my base would basically just turn off because I don't have any power. But you know what I think I should do? What I think I should do is maybe I should make a whole new coal power plant location. Now that I got Mark II miners, I can basically take even more coal out of something. And I think I have a good amount of power. Yeah, I got 9 power shards right here. And I think I can make another one because I just found another... Yeah, we got Mark II miners. I just need encased steel beams and stuff like that. Another thing that I want to do is that starter base, I kind of want to tear it down and make stay in the same location. I'm not going to move locations, but I want to tear it down and make it into a
basically tear it down and update the storage system to make it more compact and stuff like that.
And this is the coal location. We passed the Caterium location. Maybe I should show that first. And there's another location. Oh, yes. I just remembered why. I forgot I made a location up there. I think that was going to be the coal for something else, though. I think that's coal. That's where the other coal location was. And as you can see, building a road or taking the coal and having it come down, that would just look really weird. So I didn't want to do that. But before I built these roads, I just been sliding or gliding on these things, these power walls. So this is the Caterium location. And literally, it just takes the Caterium, smelts it. There's only one patch up there. And then just gets filtered into this. And then the truck comes over here and collects. It's brilliant. I like it.
I guess from a logistical standpoint, yes, it's smart, but not that big of a deal.
Well, I'm going to make supports for these roads later after I finish building everything and making it look nice and stuff like that. And then I'll add, like, supports and stuff, so everything actually looks nice. Because I don't like how it just floats in the air. That's not how I'm gonna leave things to be. There's so much to show. So much to show. So we got that Caterium location. There's the quartz location. This is the coal and the steel location. I guess I'll show you that. This is going to nowhere because I feel like I'm gonna need power going up there eventually. Oh, maybe I could. Well, whatever. But let's just say, over there, somewhere in this location, a giant spider spawns. So let's stay extra careful from going in that direction. That's where I almost died. And as you can see, there's a little tractor station over here. So that's how you know that I was able to find a tractor. I don't know if I left that in, but whatever. So over here is the little mini steel location that I made. Coal is the main bottleneck for this location, but honestly, steel is just here just so I can have a little bit of steel coming into the base. That's why I kind of wanted to destroy a bunch of stuff, because I didn't really make things efficient. I just made them just to make them, and I could now that I got a whole stockpile of stuff, I don't really need these things anymore. I guess I'll show you the quartz next. I made a little thing with like some sort of support system, but things will look way better later on. This was just kind of roughed in. All right, so we're gonna show you quartz, but we're not gonna go straight to it because all right, so we got I think these are tier 2. Yeah, these are tier 2 because I think this was the point. No, never mind. I lied. I destroyed the little beast guy that used to be wandering over here. So we don't have to worry about that anymore. And then there's one more thing that I gotta show. Technically 2. I know a spider spawns around here, but a little one, so I'm not too afraid. But this is the sulfur location that I literally have not made anything for yet. And I got a nice little system and how it looks. I think this looks kind of cool. Ooh, maybe I should have one more square going into this, so it's flush. We got 2 sulfur patches. This is going to be for the explosives. And I think these are tier 2, right? Yes, Mark 2. And I love coloring stuff. Everything. This is a nice color for sulfur, for like a little sulfur outpost. I think it looks pretty cool. I think this was the last thing that I made, and I didn't want to leave until it looked really nice and stuff. Yeah. I think it looks pretty cool for a really rough outpost. Yeah, I think so. Whatever. Oh, we need to color those. That's bad. Yeah, we should color those eventually. Okay, so what I think I should do next is, because power is not going to be an issue for a really long time. But, and that's a big but, my power is completely reliant on these tractor supplies to make to bring coal from here to a location to make power. So what I think I should do is make a new coal power station.
Foreshadowing at its finest.
In this, like right here, because there's coal right here. I already have steel coming to the base.
I'm not really sure what steel has to do with coal power, but okay.
And these things are only Mark 1 miners, so I can just put Mark 2 miners and use Mark 3 belts and even upgrade the steel production to bring to my base, and then eventually use that steel to make steel encased beams for the tier 4 belt. So I think that's something I should do first. I think that's going to be a big project that I should do right now, actually. So, oh yeah, let me show you up there first. Over there has coal too, but I think that's going to be used for the sulfur to make the bombs and stuff. But I'll show you guys. Before
I work on that massive project, that took hours to complete.
Yeah, this is all coal, and these are all Mark II belts. Mark II miners, I mean. Yeah. There's really nothing up here. Oh, look at that. Let's go and actually do some hard drive extractions. Oh, we got a big dude. Got a big dude. These guys take... These things are like damage sponge, man. Like the big spitter guys, 2 shots. I mean, 2 to 3 shots of this thing and they're dead. This thing takes like, I don't know, like 10. It's kind of annoying. There we go. And the little hog guys, they're like 1-shotters sometimes. 50 megawatts. All right, that's gonna be simple. We just need 2 of these. And there we go. That was an easy one. That was fairly simple. Ooh, we got some motors. Haven't even unlocked those yet. Or maybe I did and I'm just not creating them yet. Oh yeah, here's some cool information that I found out, but a lot of you are not going to know because it's very esoteric.
And that's just a fancy word saying that I'm a nerd and you're probably not, so you probably won't understand. But I'm going to tell you anyways, because I think that stuff is cool.
I am now recording in AV1, which is it's like some open source codex that basically makes... I can use I can have smaller file size and still have really good detail in the videos that I make. So, and it makes it a lot easier to edit stuff too. Because the editing software that I use allows me to actually use hardware acceleration to edit my videos. Because the AV1 codex, I think since it's open source and free, they can't really hide it behind a paywall. I cannot export in AV1, or I can. They technically allow you to export in AV1, but they only allow the CPU to I guess do all the work and stuff for that, which is kind of annoying. Which shows that they didn't really want to do this, but they kind of have to because they can't leave AV1. If AV1's an open source free software, I think they can't legally put it behind any paywall. That's what I think. I don't know. Because I got the free version of this editing software. Okay, so I guess it's time for me to try and destroy the spider that spawns over here. So wish me luck. This is going to be kind of gross and you don't want to watch. Well, you don't have to watch. All right. I know it spawns somewhere over here, but I want to be up on that hill. So I'm going to go back around because that's going to be the plan. We're going to make a new coal location. It's going to produce even more power because we're going to have I have a bunch of batteries is also going to be something interesting, but I'm going to do batteries later on. And it's going to be in the same location too. So it'll be cool. Oh, you know what I should do? Just so I won't kill myself. For some reason, things don't like to attack you when you're inside of a like a machine or whatever, which is I'm gonna use to my advantage. Like if you're in a vehicle, system's like, ah, no, we're not gonna attack. I'm not gonna attack you. All right, so wait, before we go there, I want to make sure that I have what I want to have. Also, apparently running into animals actually damages them now. All right, so let's see. There you are. Disgusting little creature. Ew. It didn't die. It's not dead yet. Ew, that thing's so gross. I hate it. I hate it so much. You know what? Maybe I should... That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna keep running it over until it dies. Hey! We killed it! 2 hits. Let's go! It's disgusting. Really disgusting. Oh. Ew. I don't even want to see... Like, just disappear. The corpse. I can't stand it. I really can't. Alright, let's just drive around just to make sure that none of these spiders spawn back in again. I know once you kill things in here, that's it. They don't spawn back. Also, if one of these creatures actually kill you, and you know exactly what I'm going to do before we go. Alright, let's not kill it though. There we go. Just one hit. But before I got distracted, I know whenever you kill something or be killed in the same vicinity, the monster despawns and will never spawn in that location ever again. But if you attack something and then run away and survive and it despawns and you go back to that same location, you will it'll spawn back. You have to either die where it spawns or you have to kill it, and it doesn't matter where you kill it. So now I'm just looking for a nice location to like start this new coal plant and stuff like that. So basically, we're gonna have double that, so 300 per minute.
My calculation was right, but I completely forgot about the maximum speed of my belts, Mark III, and luckily I figured that out a little bit later, but it was a good long while until I figured that out.
Because we're gonna use Mark II miners, I'm trying to get a feel of how much stuff can we actually extract out of here, so I know how many coal things I can use. So if we're just gonna act as if we're gonna use every single thing here, and everything's a Mark II miner. Mark II miners are basically double the speed of Mark I. So okay, so if they're all normal, then they're all 150. So that means they're all... Alright, let's do some math. So we have 150 for the max, because I'm gonna put max power slugs into all these. And then we have to multiply that by 4 because there's 4 patches. 600, and then we got to multiply that by 2 because that was the 150 came from the Mark I miners, and we're gonna have Mark II miners on all 4 of them. So we got to, and since Mark II miners are double the speed of Mark I miners, that's how much we're gonna get. So we're gonna have 120 coal per minute from this one location. So if we leave 200 per minute for steel and just act as if we only have 1,000 per minute. Ooh, okay, so wait, how many coal generators will I need for that? So we gotta divide that number by 15 because we use 15 per minute. 80. Okay, 80. Oh, so we got a max of 80 coal generators for this amount. And wait, how much is a coal generator? Oh, you guys can't even see that, but whatever. I was gonna go into my thing, and then I realized it was an enemy, and then I shot him. So that's all you missed. That's all you missed. But power... Oh, 75? Okay, 75 watts, so if we multiply 80 by 75 watts, So we're gonna have 6,000 watts. And how much power are we using right now? How much power? Well, let's see how much power we're generating. Okay, so we're gonna we're gonna be making roughly 5 times more power than we will need with max generation. So 3,000 watts if we only use half. Okay, so maybe we should only use 3,000 watts. So well, instead of using 80 coal power plants, we'll use 40 coal power plants. Yes, yes, yes. That should work. But that's going to be a lot of coal power plants. So let's see. How do I want to build this? So I think what I'm going to do is use... Oh, I'm going to have to go back and get me a bunch of concrete. I think this is where we're going to start. And we're going to... I was debating if I should have it close to the water or not. But I don't know. I kind of like it not being... like hovering above the water and stuff like that. So 40 water extractors. I mean, 40 coal plants. I'm just gonna make the base foundation of how everything's gonna look.
And instead of skipping through most of it, I'm just gonna do a time lapse because, like, now that I know how to edit a little bit better, I might as well just do a little time lapse and just talk over it with the voice. So, yeah. Let me know what you guys think about something like this. This is kind of new for me.
Oh, you know what? Maybe I should go back because I really want to have a good look of how these things are gonna look like. Let's delete this because this is not needed. I built this because I wanted to get up here for some reason. So I'm just gonna run back to the base, get some reinforced iron plates, and then come back. This is such a convenient mode of transport. Like, I really like it. I like it a lot. And then when I'm completely done with the whole roads infrastructure, it's gonna be nice. It's gonna look really nice. And then I'll start using the Explorer to drive around because I think that's the fastest mode of transport for right now. I'm also gonna need concrete. All right, so we need like 30. No, 40. Oh, we're gonna need a lot of cable. All right, we don't need to make as much right now. I just need like about 50% of what I need to make the amount because I'm just trying to get the layout because I'm gonna have it in like segments and stuff like that. So I think that's good enough. Now we're going back. Bye-bye. I chickened out on deleting that spider over there. But I don't care. I don't care. Chickened out? Yeah, you can call me chicken. You can call me whatever you want. That spider's gone and I can make my coal plant. That's the next project. I don't know if I'm going to finish it within this episode, but I'm going to try my best. And this is going to be one of those... It's going to be more of a permanent type of location, too. So I'm going to make it look as nice as I can get it to be. Alright. So, we need 40. And we're going to have this in segments. So I could do it like this, but that looks boring. I want to make something that looks kind of cool. Nice. So, and as you can see, we got nudge mode. You gotta love nudge mode.
Nudge mode is the best thing ever. Oh yeah, so let me know what you think about the background music, because I made that myself, so I don't get copyrighted for anything. Also, basically I'm figuring out how to put everything, or figuring out the layout and how many things I'm gonna do, because logistically, for like running the pipes and conveyor belts, I really want to make sure that that part is easy, so I'm gonna make it look good, but at the same time I'm also gonna make it logistically feasible.
I think it's coming out all right. The logistics for that is going to be quite simple too, because of how I'm facing everything in a specific location, and I'm giving it enough room in the middle to actually like put belts and pipes and stuff in their location and things like that. But I need more resources. Oh, you know what I should do? this right here, yeah, we don't need that anymore. Since we have a whole coal location for power and everything, I'm gonna basically just make a little location where everything connects up. And I think that would look really cool because that's like a power making area. So I think look at the resources floating into it. Yeah, that's close enough to actually connect and make something nice. Yeah. And now it's much easier to get from here to like back to the base and stuff like that. Okay, so far, the reason why I'm making this whole new power location is because I know power is going to be an issue down the line, and I want to be able to do roads and stuff and not have to worry about running out of compromising my power infrastructure. So I'm trying to make a location where my power infrastructure isn't going to be compromised if I decide to tear down another section and make something new and stuff like that. And this wiring system that I'm doing, I think it looks pretty cool because like this is the first time I'm actually trying to make things look nice. I ran out of steel. I'm gonna do something with these as well, and how I can insert it inside these and make it look really cool and stuff. So that's gonna be kind of nice, and everything's gonna be very, very, very aesthetically pleasing. I might even put signs on these actually. Wait, can I even do that? So it looks nice at night? Yeah, because the whole retro theme, remember? Oh yeah, as you can see, everything is like a slightly different color. I changed the default customizer to match more of how like my channel looks. So I was like, whatever, why not? Let's just do it like that. And then I'll just keep this like that because I kind of like how it looks defaultly. And then I changed the concrete to black as well. I think this looks pretty cool. All right, so all the wiring and the lighting, I might add more lights, but I need to be a little bit more creative. But for right now, I'm just gonna leave it just like this. And when it becomes nighttime, I'll focus more on lighting, but it's daytime because I'm not putting a roof over these massive machines. So I need more steel because I need to do some nice stuff, some nice looking stuff. Oh, even my machinery turns green. Oh, that's so cool. Like the things that I hold, that's cool. That's really cool, actually. I think we just hit the 2-hour mark. I just made a mistake. Changing all the default stuff. I don't want these to be black, so I'm gonna have to go back into the fix it foundation switch. So maybe it's this one. There we go. Yeah, it is that one. Nice. I find it interesting that these power storages don't use batteries, even though batteries are in the game. But I guess they kind of want us to use these power storages early on in the game instead of later in the game. All right, so basically what I'm doing right now is doing some I think I changed a little bit on how I want to set this up. So basically I'm gonna make the underneath of this entire thing like hollow, but I'm gonna have supports going into the water and it's gonna look really cool. And I didn't feel like going all the way back to the base to, like... I was going to enclose everything. But since I don't have, like, the jetpack or anything, I'm going to have to, like, make a bunch of stuff. I'm going to make it, like, 2 layers thick, though. But what I want to add is... You know, the flashlight is actually useful now. I'm really kind of happy about that, to be honest. I never would use the flashlight before because I could just turn the gamma up a little bit. Or it would never get dark enough for me to not be able to see, you know? Yeah, so this is gonna be how that's gonna look. I made a little thing over here and I'm gonna collect whatever tickets I have because I want to have the corner pieces of the foundations, and I didn't get that through the fix-it thing yet, so...
Alright, so I'm gonna save you the trouble and just tell you that I was never able to find them because they don't actually exist in the game yet. And, yeah, that kinda sucks. Come on, Coffee Stain Studios, you got every other part but the edge part so I can make things look nice.
No, I don't think it's these. Or... oh no, I don't think they exist. I think this is the only... if I get rounded corner edges, but I don't want rounded corner edges. I want it to just cut off. I don't think this is the thing that I need. Well, I'm obviously going to need these eventually, but that's not what I'm looking for. What I want is this, but like... you know, I think I'll just settle for how that it looks like that, or whatever. No, I can't settle for that. I want something like this, but I want it to be a full half. Not just a... let's see, maybe... no, that's not how I want it to be either. Alright, well, now I don't even have enough to get that. Okay. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. Because I'm going to do something like this, right? Yeah, I'm going to do something like this, and then... alright. I guess I'll have that, and then... use this. But the opposite version. And I didn't get the opposite version. Okay, that's cool. Whatever. You know, I'm just going to leave these out, because just so I know in the future that that's what I need to do. Alright, so... I guess I'll just continue on with what I'm doing. Okay, so I ran out of concrete, and this is basically what I have so far. I'm gonna have to go back to the base and really do something. I think water is definitely gonna come from like this location and come down like that. That's gonna look really cool. Oh, and that's perfect. I could run it on here or whatever. Yeah, and it goes underneath here, and then it's gonna... I'm gonna figure out how it's gonna be piped up. But it's gonna be redistributed underneath there, and that's gonna look really cool. All right, it's time to do some the water piping stuff and things like that. So what I'm gonna do is have all the water that I need come down through here. We have 48 extract water. Actually, I should probably start from the top, so I know how many water pipes I need. Okay, so one pipe can basically do 6 of these machines. 8. So we're gonna need 8 pipes coming into this base.
I have too much patience for these pipes. Why? 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 One last time. I quit.
This factory, or this power place, is coming into fruition. I had to go and get some resources. I think it looks pretty cool. Right now I'm finishing up the water. Okay, so This is taking forever. I've been recording for like 4 hours now. And the top part of the water is good. Like everything looks symmetrical. I like it. I changed the default location of like the other kind of like water and stuff like that. And I wanted things to be like just symmetrical, but also not clipping and stuff. And I think I did a pretty good job. That is not what's gonna happen here. Not on this side. I can handle the front part being clipped in, but the back part, no. Alright, so now I just gotta put down the water extractors and have them run up into the back of this location and actually go down and power these things up. But I think I did a pretty good job, especially with the little braces on the bottom. They're hollow. I like that. It looks nice. It looks really nice. I think it does. And then we got the walkway on the top. And then all of the bottom can be just used for the coal management. Yeah. This looks pretty cool. This is turning out to be really nice. Alright, so basically, I just had a power outage or power surge or whatever the heck happened. I think that's a sign for me to like finish this. I was recording, this is the longest I've ever recorded, like ever. And it was like 5 hours and something. And basically, I was trying to finish the coal thing before and without leaving.
Trying to finish the coal thing? No. Okay, so I don't know about you, but there's a lot more time left in this video, so obviously what I just said was a lie. It was the fakest of all news. You couldn't get any more fake than that. Ultra fake news.
Okay, so I know my camera just disappeared, but don't worry about it. This is like, I wanted to add this in because I actually did some offline stuff, and I got the whole new coal system running, and I want to do a mini tour. And everything is running at max efficiency, which is good. It's not 100% saturated yet. Some of the coal, like if you look at the power, it's fluctuating just a little bit, but it's almost there. This is a pretty cool look for a massive coal power plant. The belts are a bit wanky in how I put them in here, but it's whatever. It works. Over here is basically like where the water pumps comes in and stuff like that. I thought this was a nice location to add the water buffers. And these little lights that are here, they're kind of nice to just have. Like they stand out, but they don't really do too much for illumination. And down here is where we got the water coming in, and I come over here, you'll see that everything is basically suited in a nice, very symmetrically straight line. Everything just works. I love it. Power. It's a little bit of clipping, but ignore that side. Look at this. The lines are clipping too there. Let's ignore that. Ignore that. But like I said, I said I was gonna have the water things come from underneath those arches, and then come into here, and then be distributed out into where the coal is and stuff like that. And I think that's really cool. I like it. I like it a lot. And we got the water extractors. They're all doing their thing. We have a little bit of excess, but I don't really care. Yeah. Everything just works. Everything just works. But now that this entire infrastructure thing is done, it's kind of funny because like I just finished doing coal the last episode, and now I completely made a new coal system for this episode. It generates like three times the amount of energy. Yeah. 3 to 4 times more the more energy. So it was, and it looks amazing, and it's completely separated. Like like it comes from the mine and does its thing. I don't have to worry about changing, erasing truck lines and then having to worry about power. So now all I got to do is figure out how to do batteries, and I guess the next thing that I'll do is roads, and get a roads infrastructure up and running. Yep, that's next. So I guess back to your regular scheduled program. Oh, and the main reason why I came back was to show you the save file. So we just saved at basically 39 minutes and 59 minutes. So we're basically at 40 hours into the save. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go back to old me now. But anyways, thanks for watching. But I'm actually really happy on how this looks. This looks really cool. We are now at hour 36 hours and 39 minutes. And we're gonna save it on Mr. Whyzguy. So the last time we ended at 15 hours, and now we're gonna end it at 39 hours. Thanks for watching.